What is going on, everybody? My name is Pete, but you probably already knew that. But in case you didn't, you guys are watching the one and only Paid to Drive, and of course, Paid to Drive Vlogs, day number 1341 coming at you. Hope you're all having a great one out there. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome. If you drive for apps like Grubhub, DoorDash, Uber Eats, or any of the others, this is the channel for you to stay up to date with what's going on in the gig economy. So get started right now for free. Hit that free red subscribe button and tap the notification bell to the right and set it to all so you don't miss any future uploads. And of course, if you could, please hit that like button or the thumbs up button down below. Just lets YouTube know you're enjoying the videos. Let's see if we can get 150 of those, and let's jump into this. So we're jumping into the email. That's right. Everybody comment, jumping into the email. All right. So this comes from Jeff. If you guys ever want to send me anything, email me, paydtodrivestories@gmail.com. So I said, this is coming from Jeff. My name is Jeff. Anybody know that reference? All right. So this is in regards to Grubhub. But you Dashers that are watching, don't leave just yet, because this applies on DoorDash too. He goes, hey Pete, Jeff here. Feel free to use my name if used. Gotcha. I was picking up an order from a local restaurant today, and as I was pulling up to pick up the order, I realized that the arrival time to the customer was 5:35 p.m. So keep in mind the 5:35. I'm sure you guys know where this is going. Interestingly enough, I don't know why I can't say that today, it was already 5:37 p.m. So that's 2 minutes after the drop-off time. The thing is, I just got the order and arrived within 5 minutes. I guess Grubhub wanted me to turn back the hands of time. If I could turn back time. Anybody know that song? Comment it down below or in the chat over here. All right. Well, who does that song and what's the name of it? There you go. Thing is, I just got the order and arrived within 5 minutes. I guess Grubhub wanted me to turn back the hands of time and make up for about 10 minutes that have already passed. Do you think this was a glitch or something? What are your thoughts? Thanks, longtime viewer, Jeff. So longtime viewer, Jeff, I don't know how long you've been a viewer or working on Grubhub, but typically this particular situation is actually one I haven't spoken about in a while, which is why I wanted to read your message. Really, it all just comes down to that particular order for some reason was an undesirable order that nobody wanted to pick up. In most cases, this is what the problem is. I'm curious, what was the payout, if you remember, on that order? Put it in the chat or the comments down below if you happen to be watching this. I'm going to send this to you so you'll be able to see it. I'm just curious how much the payout is, because if the payout was like maybe under $6 or $7, chances are that order, especially if it was during dinner time, which is 5:35, is usually around right before dinner, it was probably just getting passed around, okay? It was basically just getting rejected, declined, whatever you want to say, by so many drivers until it finally came to you and you picked it up. So, like, did you mention here? No, you just said from a local restaurant. So if you're saying it's a local restaurant, it more than likely was not fast food, because the fast food orders are the ones that typically get passed around like crazy because nobody wants to take them, especially the late night ones. So if it was from a local restaurant, the only thing I can think of is that it was a very low payout, or it was going a very far distance and drivers just did not want to take it. So the cherry pickers just kept rejecting, or declining. And, you know, it eventually came to you. And you said it was 5:37 by the time you got it. It's not your fault. Just make sure that Grubhub doesn't hold that against you and say, oh, this was a late delivery. Usually they're pretty good about it, you know. But I would say just in the future, when you get an order just like this one, call driver care and just let them put a note on the account. So in case the customer decides to complain or whatever, it's not you getting in trouble for it. But that's what it sounds like to me. It sounds like it was a low payout that just kept getting passed around, and drivers just didn't want to take it until you did. So you helped out the restaurant, you helped out the customer, and I'm hoping the customer didn't get upset with you, because there have been plenty of times I've picked up late Grubhub orders like that, and the customer's like, well, it's about time. And I'm just like, whoa, dude, I just got this 5 minutes ago, you know, just maybe you didn't tip well enough. I don't know. But just out of curiosity, for those of you who work for Grubhub, DoorDash, or Uber Eats, what is the lowest payout you are willing to take during dinner rush? Let's just focus on dinner rush. And if you want to put lunch or breakfast or late night, you can put that too, but I'm just focusing on dinner rush since this was the time that Jeff was working during. For me personally, you know, I try my hardest to get at least a $10 payout. So I can at least make the $20 per hour if possible. But dinner, I'll take anywhere between like 8 and 10, you know, because I can get the orders done pretty quick because I'm in a metropolitan area. So it's, you know, the pickups and drop-offs are pretty fast. But yeah, so I always try and aim for $10, but I usually get decent ones. Like most of the orders I get during dinner are usually $9, $10, $11, $12 plus. So I don't really have to reject too much. But I know some people work in areas where all they get is $3, $4, you know, and nobody wants to deliver those. So that's what I think happened to you, Jeff. Let me know in the comments, and everybody in the chat, let me know what the lowest amount of payout is that you would take during dinner. And, you know, why do you think this happened to Jeff? But I think I got it on this one because I've talked about this in the past. So if you want to send me anything, like I said before, email it to paytodrivestories@gmail.com. And right now, I do want to thank all of our patrons who support the channel every single month. And if you would like to support the channel, link is in the description down below or in the pinned top comment over at patreon.com/paytodrive. I'm incredibly grateful for all of you. Always optional, always appreciated. I give you shout outs in all new videos as one of the perks. And another perk is you get to contact me directly if you have any questions or anything and bypass my email within the Patreon app or website. So links in the description, the pinned top comment. When you hear your name called, say, "Hey Pete, I heard my name." We got Brian Pomeroy, Heidi Barnes, Joe Valerio, Kurt Paul, Lee Peacock, Tulsa Todd, William Boudreau, Agus, Alan G. Van Horn, Drew Honor, Fernando Carranza, Frank Haviland, and of course, you know, we've got Fresh One, Jason Casta, Justin Case, Lulu Laura, Natalie Mosley, Sarah Keston, Scott Freisner, Sherry Cassidy, Stephen Neely, Brian Richardson, Ginny Thomas, and of course, John Bonacci, Matt Epperson, Nick G, Stacy Miller, Terrence Pacheco, and Valerie Brown. That's right, everybody. So, links down below if you want to sign up. Also, be sure to sign up on the Get Upside Gas app. What is Get Upside, Pete? Well, it's a free app for your smartphone. Link is in the description down below. Make sure you download it today. Any phone will work. What you do is you go to any gas station that's near you, you pump your gas, print out your receipt, take a picture of your receipt with the Get Upside Gas app, and within 48 hours or so, you'll get anywhere from 15 cents to 45 cents a gallon back, which is pretty fantastic. And if a friend or family member signs up using your code, you'll get paid every time they pump gas. It's called Get Upside. Links in the description. Please make sure to download it. And of course, I'm not wearing one today, but if you would like a t-shirt, a hoodie, or a goodie with Pay to Drive, you know, slogans and designs on it, go check out paytodrivestore.com. Everything's on sale. Links down below, paytodrivestore.com. Go check it out. And of course, if you made it to the end of this video, simply leave a comment saying end 721. End 721. I want to see how many people actually made it. And subscribe with all notifications turned on. Hit that red subscribe button and hit that like. All right, everybody? Lets YouTube know you're enjoying the videos. Until next time, get that money, get that honey, keep hustling and keep bustling, and we'll see you next time right here on Paid to Drive and Pay to Drive Vlogs. Take care, drive safe, and be well.